Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Casey with Mosaic Mermaid Tarot. Today's pick a card is all about your person. We're going to focus on the deepest, darkest feelings, thoughts about this connection. We're also going to look in at the current thoughts, feelings, intentions, what they might be hiding, what they wish they could say. And we're just going to dive in and see what Spirit has for us. So, pile one, we have this fuchsia crystal. Pile two, we have this turquoise. Pile three, we have this amethyst crystal. And pile four, we have this black obsidian crescent moon. Okay, I'm going to be picking zodiac signs, but if you already know what pile is calling to you, you'll find the timestamps down below, and I will see you at your reading. Thank you so much. Bye. Okay. Pile one. Pile two. Pile three. And pile four. So we have for pile one, Capricorn, Virgo, and Pisces. All right, pile two, we have Leo, Aries, and Scorpio. Pile three, we have Gemini, Sagittarius, and Libra. Pile four, we have Aquarius, Cancer, and Taurus. All right, I will be leaving a small meditation if you still need a little time to focus in and choose your piles. Otherwise, I will meet you guys at your readings, timestamps down below. Thank you so much. Sending so much love and warm soul hugs. Bye. Hey, pile one. If you chose this pink fuchsia crystal, this is going to be your reading. If you are interested in the zodiac signs, we have Capricorn, Pisces, and Virgo. Your card, number 55, Thinking of You. So beautiful. So I'm getting the energy of cycles with this reducing to 10. This could be very much a slow burn of a connection. We have, 5 is a number of change. So maybe their thoughts on the connection have changed. We do have, let me see here. So 5 is Hierophant energy, and that's self-limiting belief systems. It could be reconciliation. Let's see what comes out with the oracle. Pile 1, what's going on with pile this person? Mental contest. Strength isn't from winning. Struggles define strengths. Control, power, and repressed. So they might be trying to the struggle comes from thinking of you often. Repressing those feelings takes a lot of strength. Light in the darkness. Darkness cannot dispel darkness, only light can. Love, clarity, and awareness. And they are aware that you are someone who is a strength to them. You are a light in the darkness. Look at that. I told you, self-limiting beliefs. Ultimately, you become what you believe, mindset and self-realization. So with all these butterflies here, it does look like they are finally, having a slightly more positive mindset. There's a lot of transformation here. From dark to light. You can see that there's a sun here. And that is your energy on their mind. Hidden desires. Your deepest desires hold the seed of your potential. Longing, passion, and fulfilled. So there can be referencing to possible union. But again, with this repressing, it feels like they're trying to repress all those feelings, even the desires. They're tired of cycling through this with you because it makes them feel weak. Find wholeness. Bring together fragments that complete you. Acceptance and inner peace. So this is being the overall energy of the deck. And it looking so similar here. It just feels like you've helped them to find acceptance. You've helped them to put their pieces back together. I'm hearing you complete me. But, you know, it's very much an energy of accepting that they ultimately become what they believe. And trying to be stronger than the darkness. That control is literally the only thing that makes them feel safe. And those are the limiting beliefs that they are trying to find inner peace with. Let's see what the tarot says. What's going on? Yeah. I love when the colors all sync up. Love is the answer coming out. And that is where they're gaining clarity and awareness. I'm too afraid to talk to you about it though. See, 8 with Leo energy with strength coming up under the mental contest card. It's a fear that they have to overcome, is the fear of communication. Oh my goodness. Okay, well. Uno momento por favor, because that's the Ace of Swords that fell out. That is a truth that needs to be brought forth. And I think it has to do with the fact that they are aware that you are this light. And that love is the answer. And that they need to come forth with those feelings. But they are having difficulty. We have, 9, which is Virgo energy, and another 9 here. So basically we have, I'm seeing the sun with 19, but also I'm seeing star energy, which is, sun is happiness. 17, the star, is an energy of, also could be reconciliation, but healing and wish fulfillment. But then 18 with that moon energy is limiting beliefs, is anxieties, subconscious fears that keep them from coming to you. But here we have again, I feel 9 is coming through heavy with the Virgo energy and the Hermit. They need time to ultimately go through this mindset change. to be able to find wholeness within themselves, all while battling these hidden desires. I dream about us a lot, too much. So we have, okay, so we have, this is like the Seven of Cups, where there's just so many options and dreams, but also confusion. And that's causing tower moments, with this adding up to 16, which is Scorpio energy, because they still haven't told you any of this. They're wanting to know if you're going to choose them. This might even be your energy. It seems like you might just be wondering what is going on, you know? 4 is a number of foundation and stability. So 1974 could be significant. But this feels like almost like the Four of Wands, like that twin flame energy, that constantly just wanting to understand what's going on. If you're going to be chosen, if you're going to be if you're wasting your time. On the bottom we have, do you think about me too? So we have this Ace of Wands energy down here, which is coming through with these hidden desires. I think the deep, dark feelings we were trying to figure out kind of lie hidden. Yeah. I think we should see other people. 10 of Cups. I think so, yes. Wrongful advice. I just dream and wish for everything. Dream. You guys could have a dream connection. There's Capricorn energy with the Devil. I'm obsessed with your body. Think before you act. Yeah, it's a constant back and forth with your person in their own headspace. They have quite a few questions, but they just keep cycling through. But they want a new beginning. They want to come clean. I'm seeing 10 here again. So, let's see what messages. Now this is where I'm gonna get the dark confessions of the soul, because where's this at? I did want to look at the deep, dark feelings. So this is a pretty blunt deck. What do they want to say that I don't understand what you see in me. I don't feel attractive. So part of those self-limiting beliefs are that they don't think they're good enough. And you might think they're beautiful, and you might tell them that. But what ultimately matters is what we tell ourselves. My focus is on my life. I can't be bothered to worry about you. We got a lot on our plate. It's difficult for me to process my emotions. I am not available right now. I have lost faith in you and cannot see a future with you anymore. I am going through a roller coaster of emotions, and I won't admit it. Boy. I want to also see what messages come out. I have this Divine Yin Yang Oracle. So we're going to ask for the shadow message and then the light message. Can I get the shadow message? Okay, so this one was first, so this will be the shadow message. I am trapped in my addictions. So that's kind of on point with this devil energy. They might have a sexual addiction. But the light is, I'm ready to take our relationship to the next level. So, shadow message. I wasn't being honest with you or with myself. Light. Okay. I often think of the first time we met, and I am grateful you came into my life. Let's get one more shadow. Okay. Right now, affection is something I find hard to give and receive. It's pretty dead on. On the bottom, your light message. I'm making a conscious effort not to hurt you. So they are trying not to hurt you with their hurt. I did want to get, now this is a really rough message deck. So I'm just going to get a couple to see if there's anything we can see here. These are Shadow Love Oracle cards. What's going on with Pile One's person? Gold Digger. In it for what they can get. Money hungry, self-serving. Starting over. Ending it and moving on, trying again. The ex is back. So, that could be significant for you. It almost feels like that energy of just being in their ego and only caring about themselves right now. They have to focus on them. They can't be bothered to worry about you, even though they still think about you and worry. So let's see. This starting over could be them wanting to start over with an ex. We did have, I think we should see other people. Well, let's see if we can get any more messages. Let's see. All right. We're going to get a couple epiphany cards. See if, okay, please. Believe in divine timing. So that's pretty cut and dry. It's gonna be divine timing or nothing. Ready to surrender. Let's get one more. Healing the heart chakra. So they are finding out how to make themselves whole. On the bottom, a reconciliation is coming. So we did have that energy come up a couple times. All right. Let's get some spicy messages. If you want to delve into this any further, I do offer personal readings, and you can find all that information down below. The Spicy Giggle Deck is available upon request for personal readings. You cannot save me, you can only love me. One day, when I wake up at 3 a.m., unable to sleep, I will look next to me and you will be there, sleeping beside me peacefully, and suddenly the world won't seem so lonely. I think this is one of the dreams that they have. I keep thinking of these super hot dreams of us together. So there's definitely could be like a dream connection. But yeah, there's lots of dreaming going on here. Dream, dream, dream. If I had $1 for every time I smiled secretly to myself thinking of you, I'd be a billionaire. Let's get one more. Now spread your legs and try to tell me about your day. The person's a freak in a good way. Give permission to my roaming hands and let them go before, behind, between, above, below. And on the bottom, I'm intoxicated by your presence and I never want to be sober. So that's coming through with trapped by their addictions. So that could be significant. And that is where I'm going to, no, I'm going to get you a angel card for advice. I've got both the decks mixed now. So let's see. Pile 1. Advice for pile 1. So we have 10-11, which I was looking at down here. Take action. Hope, new beginning, fresh start, lifestyle, purpose, spiritual awakening. This is a call to action to move forward. The sooner you get going, the sooner you will accomplish what you set out to do. Those with patience will eventually reap the rewards of their perseverance. Balance 222. Maintain harmony and balance in your life. to manifest your desires. So your person could be trying to find that balance, so that they can bring that Ace of Swords, that truth about their hidden desires. Pile 1. Pile 1. 1818, willpower. Achievement, success, striving for prosperity, go-getters, courage, and luck. Wow. Significant events are on the cards for you. You will progress in your endeavors and gain new experiences. The right people and resources will be put on your path. An excellent proposal or change is coming up. You're destined for greatness. And then 0440, the gut feeling, intuition, betrayal, pessimism. So your person is likely this betrayal, pessimism is from somebody who really traumatized them. Made them think that they were not valuable. It says relating, value, insight, increased perception, love, and monogamy. Follow your gut. It's more than just a feeling. Now I'm hearing more than a feeling, foreigner. Be real with people and focus on meaningful relationships. Remember, you must also bring value to the table. Treat others with respect, or else karma will bite your ass. 3 is a crowd. So that's for any of you that feel maybe, it's a call to follow your gut, your intuition, and be more discerning. Because although we want to think the world of our counterparts, they are sometimes still pretty selfish. So just make sure you're taking care of yourself. And yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you so much for being here. For all of you that are on the journey with me for my second channel, Seraphim Siren, down below, which I'm desperately trying to get to 1K by Christmas. Yes, if you would love to help your girl with that, go give me a subscribe. We are at, the last time I looked, we were at 440. So thank you so much, guys. You guys are so awesome for going over there and subscribing. It really means a lot. And yeah, I want to hear what resonated down below. If you're still here listening to me yammer on, leave me the number 222. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sending you so much love, warm soul hugs, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hey, pile 2. If you chose this beautiful little piece of turquoise, this is going to be your reading. And if you're interested in zodiac signs, we have Leo, Aries, and Scorpio. And your card. We have number 2, coffee break. Look at how cute this is. You hear Ruby. She's like, meow. So this connection might be on some sort of a break. Or might be coming out of some sort of break. Now, 2 is a number of partnership. It's a number of balance and decisions. It's also that high priestess energy with Pisces. Coffee could be very significant. You could kind of be like a little bit of a coffee addict. I want to see what the oracles say. Now I'm using some shadow oracles, so we can kind of look into those deeper, darker energies of what's going on. We have ambition, high ideals, realistic goals, reaching objectives. Embrace the void. Your true potential is waiting to be discovered. Emptiness and creative power. So this feels a lot like just cycles. Also with the black and white, it's giving that yin-yang energy. And for whatever reason, I'm thinking of Beetlejuice, so. Oh wow, look at this. What a beautiful card. Making peace in the midst of adversity. Ruby. In the midst of, my goodness. In the midst of adversity lies the path to self-discovery. Profound, genuine, and risk. Pile 1. Did I get that? Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Pile 1. You know, I saw this on the bottom and I wanted to like turn it over because I was like, oh my gosh, that is so pretty. Dark reflection. When you look into the abyss looks back. Truth seeking and liberation. So it feels like your person is they might have taken a break from this connection in order to realistically kind of reach some goals with their own ideals and where they see themselves. And there's been an emptiness. But I think you've given them a reason to embrace this void, to discover themselves. Because they are on this path to self-discovery. It feels like they've been living this life that is at least not what they want anymore. They want to be able to do the simple things, like have a coffee break with you. Just peace in this relationship. To have roots. And with your encouragement and overall light, you have them seeking the truth of self-discovery, what they genuinely want to be in this world right now. You know, I was supposed to look at the bottom, so I'm just gonna battle within. Yeah, the greatest war you wage is against yourself. Inner conflict and resolution. So overall energy, yeah, this is definitely a battle. You might not know just how much of a battle this is for your person, because this card seems real simple, you know, just I'm busy, too busy to break. This also is looking like the Ace of Swords. And the battle within seems like just making peace with who they want to be, how they're seen. They're tired of looking into the void, into the abyss. They want to be free of this inner conflict. They want to resolve. Yeah, they need to resolve the issues within. And I think you're helping them to do that. So, let me see what is in the tarot. Pile 2, what's going on with this part? Okay. Well, I mean, we saw that. I'm gonna put this because it didn't, but yeah. I'm nosy, I have to see. Yeah. So, I want you to choose. So there's a choice that needs to be made. And maybe it's your person that needs to make this choice. Maybe it's you. Take it how it resonates. But there is lots of transformation here. We have 13. We've got Scorpio energy coming up with that transformation with the Death card. 6, Lover's energy. It's, yeah, I'm absolutely in love with you. And I just wish things were different. So with the Lover's energy, this is a choice of the heart. So somebody needs to choose, you know, what their heart wants. I think they, above all, they don't want you to see them like this. They don't want to express, or maybe have a problem expressing. They just kind of keep it inside. They don't want to say the wrong thing and hurt you in any way. They don't want you to see them like this. And they want you to know that you matter, even though they are kind of really terrible at letting you know anything. It's not easy for people to, you know, some people bringing the truth is very much attached to the war that you wage within yourself, right? You can be told you're beautiful, but it doesn't mean anything unless you believe it. And I feel like that's what's holding everything back here, is just self-limiting beliefs. They feel like they need to be different, or you feel like you need to be different for the Cancer energy with the oh my goodness. That came out of nowhere. So your person might finally be trying to make peace with the fact that there are things that are different about you, but they do feel empty without you. And where they know that they love you, it feels like that is the biggest reason for not coming forward, is that they don't trust themselves right now. It's at the bottom. I need more time for me. Yeah, 4 is foundation, stability. Your family won't like me. So we have 3, which is growth and expansion. We also have Empress, Emperor energy. We've got this 9 of Swords here. Largely, there's a huge fear here. There's also love. They want to be loved. But they also have all these questions. And they feel like at some point you're going to realize that they aren't good enough for you. See? You're so beautiful. Why do you need me? Look at all these 4s. So we have 444 might be significant. I don't want to lose you. Some more transformation energy with 13. Look, 13, 13. 7. There's this Capricorn energy, this you make me want to do bad things. Kind of, you know, they have a way of doing things and you kind of make them genuinely want to just make yeah, all I'm getting is really just lots of desire here. I'm sorry. But again, we have this equaling to 21, which is the world energy. So it feels like you are end game, but it's not anytime soon. There's lots of transformation that needs to happen here. And if I asked you to, they're terrified they're going to lose you. Let's see. I want to see what kind of dark, we were going to focus on the dark feelings and thoughts here. So this deck is really kind of messages that are more on the shadow side. Pile 2, what would they say? What are they afraid of? I need to free myself from fear and doubts. I am a caged bird. And look at how there's these wings. Oh boy. No one else makes me feel the way that you do, but I'll take it to the grave before I tell you. Why, pile 2? Why does your person, why is it so hard for them to, I don't know, man. They don't want to hurt you, but they expect you to just understand that you matter without telling you. Now, if you want to play mind games and, rely on only your intuition for the entirety of this connection, then, you do you. But you also might need to be a little more discerning and figuring out whether this connection is worth your time. I don't understand what you see in me. I don't feel attractive. So again, we're coming back to, self-worth issues, insecurities. And, the person that holds the insecurities is the only person that can, heal that. It's difficult for me to process my emotions. I am not available right now. Well, both of these cards came out in pile 1, so you might have some messages there. I am keeping secrets from you, and I hope you don't find out. So that's one of the first things I said with this card on this coffee break. Number 2 being that High Priestess energy. Those are the secrets. And you intuitively understand this. And you just want to know what's going on. I am finally seeing my worth, yet I still feel unworthy of your love. So it could be a long time coming, if at all, pile 2. So make sure you are being discerning, because they are definitely going through an inner battle that is not your fault or your job to heal. You can only love them, you cannot save them. All right, shadow message. Okay, we'll take this as the shadow. My spiritual growth is stunted at this time. And light message, I was wrong and I'm sorry. Shadow message, when I think of you, I feel angry. So we're going to take this as the light message. I love how close we are in mind, body, heart, and soul. Shadow. Stop confusing me. Light. I'm finally holding myself accountable for my own actions and choices. That's why they're angry. Okay, we're gonna get one more. Shadow message. Oh, I knew it. Shadow. I am lost and feel depressed without you. Light. I am strong in myself and know everything is going to be okay. There's that Leo energy. And then shadow. It freaks me out that you can see into my soul. I feel naked. And then light from the bottom, we have, I need to express my innermost thoughts to you. That's, yeah. There needs to be a conversation there. Let's see here. I wanted to get one card from, now this is a very dark deck, so I don't want to get too many, but undecided. Choosing between lovers competing for affection. So that with that, I want you to choose, and all this energy of I don't want to lose you and why would you stay with me? So there could be third party energy, you know, somebody competing for affection, which is leaving this in a very, you know, where there's a break because there's a decision to be made. On the bottom, crushed. You are hurting emotionally right now. You need time to heal before you jump in again. So that could be very specific. And if that resonates, then you definitely want to take care of yourself with that. Get a few epiphany cards. Yeah, deep, dark times in isolation. I need time alone. So those are your deep, dark rest and recovery before a restart. So there's that break. I'm also seeing twin flames there, so they're definitely in a dark night of the soul right now. Anything else for pile 2? Choosing the right path for us. On the bottom. Too much to think about. And look, there's that coffee cup. It looks quite the same, actually. Okay. Let's see what spicy messages come out. If you want to delve into this any further, I do have personal readings open, and the spicy giggle deck is available upon request. So pile 2, what would they say? In case you ever foolishly remain in fear of my love, know that it's 100% unconditional and will never fade. I love you. That is the beginning. That is the end. That is everything. Meet me in that place where our souls ache to wander, and a million stars will unfold around us. And I'll look at you and wonder how we ever lived in anything less breathtaking than this. You are my muse. Because of you, I will paint my best painting, write my best novel, recite my best poetry. You are divine. One more. Okay. I think Spirit likes to mess with me because every time I say one more, she gives me a bunch. Hold me in your arms. I'm begging you, please don't leave. Because every time you touch me, it's a sweet release. Not many people can take my breath away, and you don't even have to try. Let's lose ourselves in a dance of passion where every movement speaks volumes of our unspoken desires. Let's make tonight a remember forever kind of night. I always think of Keith Sweat, make it last forever. Our time apart has only made me more certain that I want to spend my nights by your side and my days with your heart. All right. And some advice with angel numbers. 666, reflect. Love, affection, compassion, kindness, attention, and self-love. Several unexpected developments will enter your life and impact how you feel. This is a chance to reevaluate your identity. So there we go again with, trying to figure out who they want to be. You need a mental shift toward greater optimism, self-assurance, and trust. So that's all coming up again. Put your faith in your gut and inner voice. Pay attention to your feelings and use them to help you become a better person. This came out in pile 1. I think you might have messages if you were feeling called to pile 1, because there's a lot of things that are kind of syncing up here. But willpower, 1818, achievement, success, striving forward, prosperity, go-getters, courage, and luck. Wow, significant events are on the cards for you. You will progress in your endeavors and gain new experiences. The right people and resources will be put on your path. An excellent proposal or change is coming up. You're destined for greatness. Let's get one more. Zero, 110. Belief system. Go after what you want. Unique, destiny, inspiration, talents, gifts, and appreciation and gratitude. You're blessed with talents and skills that make it easy for you to stand out from the crowd. Embrace what makes you different. That's your path to success. Your dreams will soon come true. On the bottom, 0707. Compromise. Self-awareness. Yeah, definitely messages in pile 1. Forgiveness, professionalism, empathy, tenacity, and freedom. Let go of what no longer serves you. Stop holding on to grudges. Express your emotions and aim towards a compromise. Where there's a lack of understanding, it's best to just move on. The truth will set you free. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to leave it here, pile 2. Thank you so much for being here. If you're still here, leave me the 666 number on down below. And what else was I? Okay, yes. I am just wanting to thank everybody for helping me with my second channel, Seraphim Siren. You can find this information down below. But I am trying so hard to get to the 1K subscribers by Christmas. So we have 10 days left and we are at 440. So thank you so much for those of you who have already participated in helping me. And if not, and you're feeling spiffy and you love me, want to go over there and click subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And yeah, thank you so much for being here. Let me know down below what resonated. And please like and subscribe, of course. And I hope to see you in the next one. Sending so much love, warm soul hugs, and wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope it's as beautiful as you. Thank you, Patil. Bye. Hey, Pile Free. If you chose this little piece of amethyst crystal, so it's going to be a reading. The zodiac signs, in case you are interested, are Gemini, Sagittarius, and Libra. Your card, Wild Violet. So, the first thing that pops into my head is shrinking violet. And that means, like shy. There's a shyness that keeps your person from balancing this connection, because I'm seeing 14, which is temperance energy, which is Sagittarius energy. So, and that's like a healing balance, spiritually healing. We have 5 with change and also Hierophant energy, so self-limiting beliefs, and 9 with Hermit energy in Virgo, which is kind of dark night of the soul. But just going inward and kind of trying to figure out what it is that makes your person so timid when it comes to this connection, because it feels like they are timid in the way of actual feelings, communicating. I feel like there is a sexual energy that is kind of wild between the two of you. And again with these mushrooms, it's giving shadow work, so that is kind of on point for the deep dark feelings. This is such a beautiful card. So wild. I'm hearing that lyric from Taylor Swift's song Peace, where she says, "Give you my wild, give you a child." Let's see what the oracle says. That song is Peace. If you are interested in looking at the lyrics. What's going on with Pile 3's person? This is the first card out in Pile 1, so you may have connections. You may have messages in Pile 1. Now, because I said that, it actually makes me feel like one pile might even be geared towards um, your person's energy and the other one towards you. But we have strength isn't from winning, struggles define strengths, control, power, and repressed. So, yeah, this person really seems in their head, self-limiting beliefs, transform, rebuilding, lasting change, and shaping your future. But they are getting the strength to basically there is a wildness inside of them that you kind of bring out, and you've given them this strength to kind of embrace it and, you know, kind of rebuild their self limiting beliefs, lasting change. So, and pile one was number 5 5. So there's definitely a connection between pile one and this pile. And with this moon energy, this could be the divine feminine. Um, so this could be you. But let's see what else comes out. Okay. So we have wounded healer. The wound is the place where the light enters you. Empathy, healing, and purpose. Yeah, this feels like your pile. Fertility. This is kind of Empress energy. Being productive, bearing fruit, children, and plenty. So, we're coming back to give you my wild, give you a child. There's also the lyric that says, she says, they say that love is for show, but I would die for you in secret. The devil's in the details, but you got a friend in me. Would it be enough if I could never give you peace? And I think you are in a place of trying to rebuild and reshape your own future, to change the things that hold power over you, that you struggle with. But yes, I think your person is seeing you through maybe even lots of cycles, but they see you as someone who is wounded and someone who understands their wounds and has so much empathy and so much love and light. On the bottom, Ride the Storm. I just heard the song Ride or Die by Dayseeker. Ride the storm. Let chaos and turbulence cleanse your spirit. Purge, purify, and refine. So, bottom of the deck, that is a very, this energy is, yeah, it's chaotic, it's turbulent, but it's transforming who you are and how you feel, especially how you feel about yourself and how other people see you. And I think you and your person have similar mental, chaos. um, you both have your wounds, and you're both trying to transform kind of how you see the world and what it is that you need to purge and purify. Let's see what the tarot says. Like the goal is happiness. This sun coming from the heart. Maybe it's believing in yourself enough that you can be happy and accept, other people's. I'm specifically hearing compliments, but just believing that you are worthy. Okay. Pile 3. What's going on with pile 3's person? Okay. I saw this card, and yeah, it's the same color. But when I see this card, it makes me feel like it's all about kind of like being in your head about how people see you. Because there's some trauma around people talking shit, specifically, is what I'm hearing. So, whatever it is, it'll be different for everybody. It's keeping a chokehold on this connection. Now I'm hearing that from Sleep Token. Let me have you. So, 7 is Cancer energy, and with the Chariot. And I feel like this is you. This is you. You want your person. And I don't think you have as much, if we want to call it strength, as they do at keeping emotions repressed and in control. Like you've gained all your strength through struggles. And your person would be the prize if we were looking at it as a contest or something to win. You are right. I love how it's matching up with the colors. Now this is that they are spirit cards, but or the higher self, but I see the blue as throat chakra, and it's like this is something that they can't tell you, but that we it feels like we're on the right track. Um, as far as rebuilding, transforming. Yeah, I was feeling this with that sun. Because this card always reminds me of the sun because of the color, the yellow. I love how it's all just. So, this is the world card. And I feel like, you are the end game. How long that takes to transform, or how long this storm is. I just, the purge here is keeps standing out because I think there's a lot of karma here. Um, I feel like you're ready, but you're not really. I think you feel like you're ready, but you know that you're not because you still need you to do all of this yourself. Because there is some mirroring here. You see that they're looking at each other, and we have the moon, the sun in the middle. This reminds me of a song, Creep, by Radiohead, but the the vibe is there's an acoustic video on YouTube. If you look up Creep acoustic and type the name Frank, it'll come up because there's like millions and millions of views. It's somewhere on my timeline if you want to delve through that. But it's it's just a vibe that I get when I see this card. And it's kind of heartbreaking. But, you know, it's the vibe that is what gives you the purpose. You know, it you know that your person needs healing and that they have to do that themselves. You can't save them, you can only love them. And I think you've done a very good job of being a safe space for your person to at least know that they could go. Yeah, there's the Ace of Pentacles. So that's a grounded new beginning. And fertility, being productive, bearing fruit, children, plenty. It's it's what they want. It's what they are trying to. It's like the goal is to have this beautiful new beginning, but they have to be willing to want it, to understand what they have to do to get there, and there needs to be some communication. Oh my goodness. Okay. So there is your wild. This is this is the Ace of Wands, which we lovingly call the dick stick, because I heard it explained that way, and I have never been able to not think of it as that. Yeah. Look, and all that moon energy too. Yeah. This very much feels like your pile. Um, be curious to know if your person watches, if you guys cross watch. But look, we have, you're so beautiful. Why do you need me? They want you. What do you want? They're worried about what you want. But they aren't asking you. Look at 8, 9, 10. There is progression. And this again is coming back to, I want to start a family with you. That's 10 of Pentacles, 10 of, cups. They may have taken some wrongful advice, whether it was their own or, but this is something that they haven't been able to talk to you about. There's your transformation card with your Scorpio energy. There is this, your person has all these questions, but they don't know how to ask them. But there's with the Chariot energy coming through, it's like things have come to a little bit of a halt. And that's because there is a lot, there's a lot going on here. Now, this comes to 20, which is judgment. And that's what I feel when I see this card. Judgment. So they may have not done what they actually wanted to do. Instead, went with wrongful advice. Yeah, but there's 13 again, transformation energy.
Casey,
Alexa.
here's a reminder. Take your medicine.
Alexa, shush. So there's your take your medicine reminder. It's 8 o'clock. So again, more that 8, which is a number of actions. So your person might be at the point finally where they are letting their desires and their wants finally come through. But as far as this, they're still in their head. They're still, and I think you are too, because you don't have any tangible information. You just go on your intuition. And you kind of just stay. Okay, I want to see, because we're getting some dark feelings was what we were kind of diving into here. So I wanted to use the shadow decks and stuff. So we're going to get some messages that are a bit more shadowy, darker, for those dark feelings. And okay, pile 3, what would they say? I am not sure I can meet your expectations. The pressure is too much for me. Pile 3, what would they say? I feel cold and detached from this connection. I can't feel emotions right now. Did something turn over? No? Okay. Okay. This situation has become very difficult for me to manage mentally. Mental contest. It is draining me. What would they say to pile 3? I feel unworthy of having love in my life. I feel miserable and lost. Okay. It's too late. I moved on and do not wish to reconnect. I tried to run from this connection, but my soul craves you. Yeah, they know that this is, I have karmic debts that need to be paid before I can come back to, which is what we were talking about earlier with, you know, I think there is some karma that you and your person have to deal with before this can come into union, if it's meant to come into union at all, because, not everything turns out that way. And you have to be prepared for that. It can still be your counterpart, and still, this, you might not, depending on how strong they are, how strong you are, you might not make it to union. But it really feels like there's a good um, chance that you might. But you always have to be discerning, because some of you might actually have to walk away, because you can't change this person the way they feel about themselves. And if they're not giving to you the way that you need love too. Everybody needs to feel worthy, and if they can't or won't try to acknowledge these things, just keep kind of skimming the surface, and you might have to just walk away. um, Let me see real quick, because this is a very it's a deck that is very blunt. Let's put it that way. And I only want to get one, and then the bottom. So let's see. Pile 3. Okay. And then the bottom. Okay. Well, look at that. Dark side. Your dark side keeps you from enjoying the love you have. Don't let it steal your joy. So that could be an epiphany for you, or your person. Vicious circle. Pattern of relationship issues, bad habits, no win situation. And this is also what I was saying, if it's just always trust your intuition and follow your heart. If this situation hasn't moved, or is making you feel not valued, and it just keeps cycling over and over, yeah, it's time to maybe reevaluate and maybe walk away. But again, this being focused towards you, this could be your dark side. Maybe you're in your head and you keep yourself from having joy. Um, but yeah, I'm getting that song "Vicious" from Hailstorm. She says, "I don't care if you hate me, 'cause you're gonna have to face me. And there's no use in crying. Right, there's no use in crying. You know I would be lying if I said you could escape me. And what doesn't kill me makes me vicious." And it's a very empowering song. Um, okay, let's see what's in these shadow messages. I'm using this Divine Yin Yang Oracle for Lovers. So, shadow message, please. Okay, so shadow, I don't know what you want from me or this connection. So that is coming up again. Then we have the light message being, I have gained courage to look within and heal. Thank you for revealing those things to me. So that's actually pretty beautiful. It's exactly what we had up here with Wounded Healer. You are a light for them. Shadow message. Pile 3. These are so slippery. Here we go. Okay, so shadow. I'm afraid to commit to you. Light. I am breaking free from negative attachments. One more. Shadow. I have trust issues. Yes. Yes, yes. And light from the bottom. I know that the actions we take depend on the choices we make, and I will strive to do better. So that's beautiful. It does feel like that it does feel like your person is trying to better themselves. Now, how well they are communicating that, um, and that's not your fault. But don't feel like you're doing anything wrong, or it's not you. um and the same goes for them, because really I see you as mirroring, and I feel like you know a little bit better what your person is going through at this moment, because you've been through it. um and I think there's still things that trigger you into feeling like you're not good enough. Um, so It could be, you know, kind of an avoidant, an anxious attacher type situation. Runner, chaser. Yeah. But nobody's winning here. Okay, let's see. I'm going to pull a couple of these epiphany cards. Okay, thank you. Road to recovery. False mask. Reminiscing on past precious moments. On the bottom, these scars and wounds run deep. So they are in a recovery mode, healing, isolating. They still have quite a lot of desire for you. They reminisce, they think about that stuff. um, but they do not, they know that you can see that there's this mask, but they're not fully ready to let those wounds and scars show. So, yeah, they are trying to heal and trying to become a better person. There's no question they want a new beginning with you. You make them so happy. But they need to figure out why they're so unhappy with themselves and where they don't think that they're worthy. And if it resonates, as in you don't think you're worthy, then, you know, if, you know, they were to reach out and tell you this, that, and the third, would that really change things within you? You have the same scars and wounds that you kind of need to heal. So, all right, let's see what spicy messages come out. If you want to delve into this any further, I do very long, very juicy um, personal readings. You can find all that information down below. But the spicy giggle deck, the spicy giggle deck is available upon request for those. We're gonna see what they would say. Okay. I don't want to be comfortable. I want passion. Someone who will kiss me like it's the only thing keeping them alive. And I feel like, above all things, that's what you want. You want to know that you are wanted. I can't stop dreaming of you. It makes me so warm all day. Okay. You must be magic because every time I look at you, everyone and everything just disappears. You might have a dream connection. There's lots of dreaming going on. I am always dreaming of us. Even when I am awake, every thought leads to you. The only way to get rid of temptation is to yield to it. On the bottom, we have your love makes me bloom and bleed for you. You're mine. I'm hearing the song Mine from Hailstorm and the song Mine from Sleep Token. Very different, but both very, goes with this. The blooming and the bleeding, and yeah, that's very much, it feels twin flamey. So I'm going to leave it here. If you're still here listening to me yammer on, leave me a storm emoji, like a tornado. Leave me a tornado. And yeah, thank you so much. If you enjoyed the reading, please like, subscribe. For those of you that are helping me on my second channel to get to the 1K subscribers by Christmas, thank you so much. We are at 441. So I am very excited that you guys keep going over there, and thank you so much. So if you enjoyed your reading, and you like this kind of content, go over there and subscribe. Trying to get that 1K by Christmas. So and yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sending you so much love, warm soul hugs, and I hope to see you in the next one. Okay, bye. Hey, pile 4. If you chose this obsidian crescent moon, this is going to be your reading. Also, the zodiac signs that came out were Cancer, Aquarius, and Taurus. So, CAT. Cats might be significant. Your card, we have number 16, Believe. I just saw 44 on the timer. I'm hearing that song. If You Believe, is that what it is? Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey? Well, it seems like the dark feelings and the dark thoughts that are roaming around in this connection is just believing in the connection. Yeah, it feels like you're just sitting here waiting for your person to believe in you. I keep seeing Tinkerbell, or she actually Julia Roberts in Hook, when she's like, when she's telling him to clap, because she's dying, she needs attention. Yeah, but you keep believing. I'm hearing Don't Stop Believing, Journey. But now I'm hearing Past Self from Sleep Token. Let me see what comes out. Oracle. So we're looking into some shadow energy, dark feelings and thoughts, and trying to figure out anything that might be going on. Pile 4. Journey inward. I just mentioned journey. That's hilarious. The path to enlightenment starts with you, introspection and growth. Excuse me. Okay. This came out in the exact same spot in pile 3. Transform. Rebuilding, lasting change, shaping your future. Pile 4. Okay. Sacred boundaries. Respecting and honoring your limits sets you free. Assertiveness and self-care. Pile 4. Okay. Ascending. I'm hearing ascensionism from Sleep Token. Moving up, next level, reach the pinnacle. I heard pentacle, so earth energy could be significant. Let's see what's on the bottom. Full circle. Coming to completion. Past is present. Begin again. So cycles. We had a card come out in pile 3 that said vicious circle. Huh. Let's see what we got here. So it feels like it really looks like a timeline, you know. You came along and now I'm hearing I still believe. But the Mariah Carey version, that someday you and me will... I haven't thought about that song in forever. I still believe that someday you and me will find ourselves in love again. Heartbreaking. I had a dream. One day you and me. Oh my goodness. Pile 4. So it feels like you came in with a dream. But this moon energy is giving subconscious fears, anxieties. Path to enlightenment. And also moon energy with Cancer. Introspection. So it feels like this, you were a catalyst to this connection, kind of just my throat chakra. My goodness. Yeah, really. Okay. So you were a catalyst for your person, and I think your person was a catalyst for you to cause that journey inward and enlightenment and having that growth. You know, there's this transformation, lasting change energy, and thinking about the future, believing that there's something. There is something very sacred about this bond. And I think you and your person try to respect and honor each other's limits. I feel like your person has all the limits. Um, and you might be quite assertive in the fact that um, you are you want the union, and everything is in divine timing. You know, everything has to come full circle. Hmm. Yeah, because next level, moving up, ascending. Let's see what the tarot says. I'm just now hearing "For You I Will," and that was Monique. Is that Monique? Oh my God, there's so many songs like pummeling my brain. I'm hearing "Masterpiece" from Atlantic Star. Found a masterpiece in you, work of art, it's true. I treasure you, my love. For you I will lay my life on the line. Yeah. Monica. That's who it is. Yeah. So 11 with the Justice card, Libra energy. This love scares me. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I never imagined so much perfection. So that's 9 of Cups, and that's a wish fulfillment. But look, 911. You are. It's like you are like, this is urgent. This is an emergency. I need to see you. I need to feel you. I need to talk to you. Just, oh boy, be more selfish. Look at how the color. Now that is kind of, it's kind of like a red orange. So I'm thinking root and sacral chakras is where the rebuilding is started with the transformation. I mean, if your root chakra is fucked, then everything else is, you know? So I think in the area of just being introspective, because also 9 with Virgo energy and the Hermit, it's that introspection, enlightenment, dark night of the soul. They know that there's fears and they don't. Oh my goodness, guys. Let me get a drink of water. Y'all are thirsty, huh? That's what I just heard. Thirsty. You're like, now, let's do this. And you're not even ready. You're just like, I don't, let's do it. But this is kind of calling for you to be more selfish with your energy. Because it doesn't feel like your person is going to talk anytime soon. It's getting very difficult for me. Yeah. So both of you need to be kind of in self-care mode. But I want you. I'm hearing the song I Want You, She's So Heavy. The cover by Hailstorm. It's so good. That but yeah, there's a certain amount of strength with this 8 to keep from bringing the action. That's what I just heard. You know that part of that Britney song where will.i.am is all like, bring the action. That's what this is. I get the weirdest sound bites in my head. Um, There's a Britney song called Be a Little. It's called Selfish. Maybe you should listen to that. They want you, okay? You want them. This is respectfully, this is a mutual thing. I think it is so mutual that it has caused great fire and great fear. Let's see, get one more. Wrongful advice. Let me hold you. There's 15 with devil energy, Capricorn. And like maybe they were given some advice or gave themselves the advice, I'm going to be assertive and I'm going to step back, and maybe they're finding that to be difficult right now because all they want to do is make love to you. That's what which is also another cover song I love that Hailstorm does. But yeah, so I think you are kind of an addiction. Now I'm hearing My Strange Addiction from Billie Eilish. There's got to be a musical connection here because I have had nothing but music in my head this whole time. It's on the bottom. Reach out. There's more devil energy. I'm obsessed with your body. I am manifesting you. That's that. Not only a new beginning, but manifesting. It's the magician. Think before you act. I'm open to compromise. They are waiting for you. They know. They know that. Listen to your heart. A little bit of rock set. Yeah. So I think we get the point. Yeah. I'm also seeing now 8 and 8, which is 16, which is a tower moment. And I think that you and your person have experienced some tower moments just in this area. So you might have a love language might be physical touch. But yeah, there's a little bit of an obsession here, and there's a need and a want to reach out and touch somebody. I was gonna say communicate, but it was gonna happen. So, let me see. I want to get a few more cards. We're gonna get a few epiphany cards. Oop. Hidden desires, hidden intentions. Hidden desires came up in pile 1. But yeah, I don't think either of you are hiding that desire very well. All truth will be revealed. And see how there's this just in the shadows. Um, so just coming out of the shadows and pile four. What's going on with pile four's person? Okay. You are my lifeline. I can't lose you. I'm hearing the lyric, need your love like a lifeline. Unrevealed secrets. So again, we have these hidden, things that are going to be revealed. Ooh. Ready to release this love block. You see how there's so much shadow energy, even with a deck that isn't focused on the shadows? No more bad decisions. I'm hearing bad decisions from the Bad Omens, which is a really good song. All I know, bad decisions. Okay, so on the bottom, poor judgment. Well, what's a bad decision? It's poor judgment. I think your person is most scared of making the wrong decision. And so they are taking it slow and they are not, definitely, I feel that earth sign energy. Let's see. That's right. We're going to get a couple of these shadow cards, which are kind of, they're, as far as cards go, they're a little rough. So I only want to get one and then the bottom of the cards. So there we go. Conquest. Just another notch in the headboard, or the real deal. Actions speak the loudest. So that's for your discernment and your judgment. On the bottom, mirror reflects your own issues. Like attracts like. So, yeah, very much a mirroring energy. Okay. We're going to see. I have this deck here. Oh, what? Something's not the right way. Okay. So this is the Divine Yin Yang Oracle for lovers, and when I pull a card, the first card is going to be for shadow, and the second card is going to be for light, because these are slippery and more than one will come out. But pile four, what's shadow? I have trust issues. That came out in the previous pile as well. Okay, light. Thinking of you brings calm to my soul. Oh, shadow. No, I'm going to make it come out. Shadow. Okay. Well, we'll just go in this order. I want your hands all over my body and mine all over yours. You drive me wild. Okay, so pile three's card was Wild Violet, and I mentioned wild a few times, but this is hilarious because this card, I remember every time I see it, I remember I'm like, oh yeah, it's this card. Because the light attribute is a magical experience through tantric sex. That's what I want with you. And I'm like, where's the problem here? There's no problem on this card. There's no shadow here. I think this is a real good card. It's a good shadow to have at least. Oh, light, please. Oh wait, that's right. These. All giggly. I love that you're a free spirit and social butterfly. Shadow. There is so much I wish I could take back. And light. When I am with you, you bring out the best part of me. Oh. Okay. So now we're going to get some of these dark confessions of the soul messages, because these are going to focus on shadow messages and see what kind of dark feelings might show up here. I have things going on in my life that require my full attention. I feel cold and detached from this connection. I can't feel emotions right now. I feel abandoned by you, and it is triggering my childhood traumas. So this could be a runner-chaser dynamic. This feels like you. And this feels like your person. This is how it feels like your attachments, maybe. Your person feels cold and detached, and you feel abandoned. But the truth is that your person has things that require full attention, and emotions are not on the list. You have become too difficult for me to handle. That's a turnoff. And that's the emotions. That came out a little kind of. I have karmic debts that need to be paid before I can come back to you. That came out in pile 3. It's on the bottom. There are feelings of anger inside me that I need to release before I explode. Okay, so. And I don't think that has anything to do with you. I think if anything, you may have triggered them into seeing, that mirrored energy. But I also think they've mirrored just as many issues of your own back to yourself. So I would focus on maybe being a little more selfish and filling your own cup. I'm hearing Retta on Parks and Rec saying, treat yourself and just find something, treat yourself. I am going to finish this off here with, okay. Actually, no, I'm also going to get you some angel numbers for guidance. I forgot to do that for pile 3. If you come from pile 3, I'm sorry. Pile 3 was a long one, though, so, okay. Pile 4, what they say. By the way, if you want to delve into this anymore, I do offer personal readings, and the Spicy Giggle deck is available upon request, but all that information is down below. So, I keep thinking about touching you everywhere. Mm. I have been bare, but never naked like I am with you. You see every bit of me, every unlovable, ugly part I've hidden away for years. And if you want and you want the real me anyway. Yeah. Oof. Okay. I just needed to be closer to you. I'm hearing closer from Nine Inch Nails. Whew. In any way that I could. Since then, you've distracted me every day, whether you're near me or not. I'm also hearing distraction from Sleep Token. I want to be the architect of your dreams, building worlds of pleasure where only the two of our souls exists. Didn't we have building somewhere? I'll look at you one more. Okay. Thank you. Every time my phone buzzes, I hope it's you. You are my favorite notification. You're not just a temptation, you're an addiction I never want to recover from. On the bottom, what is your favorite position? Mine or any with you? Yeah, there's an urgency for this union here. Um, let's see. All right, so angel advice for pile 4. Wow, divine guidance. Well, if you're going to get some advice from the angels, 000, you're receiving guidance and protection from the universe. Trust in the divine plan for your life. Pile 4. Look at that. Now, pile 1, 222 came out. So, might be connected. Feminine forces, 2222. Relationships, balance, prosperity, efficiency, patience, and humility. You can do everything by yourself, but life is to be shared. Partner up with the right spirit, and you'll become a force. Honor commitments and people around. Don't judge, listen. Yeah, if you and your person were together, you would be a force to be reckoned with. Oh, I was wondering if I would see this because 1818 came out in the first 2 piles. So we have 1919, which is cycles, but with the 18 and moon energy, and then 19 sun energy. So we've got cycles, which has been a common theme in every pile. So karma, warning, judgment, influence, power, cycles, changes, and rebirth. Karma will be paying you a visit. Release the need to control because you cannot force things. Learn your lessons so that they don't repeat in the future. Make some space for new experiences. On the bottom, we have 1515. So there's that double devil energy coming. The big break, innovation, focus, creation, progress, forward movement, skills, and goals. An opportunity, help, extra cash, or other support is coming your way. So keep going and have fun when you're performing your tasks. The most tremendous successes comes from passion. Oof, we had some passion cards up here. But yeah, all efforts will be rewarded big time. I'll let you go where you want with that. But I'm going to leave it here. Pile 4, thank you so much for being here. Um, if you are still here, leave me a. I've had them. Let me see. Leave me a fairy emoji. That seems. Or a crescent moon. Or some stars. um, but yeah, thank you so much for being here. You guys know I love to hear what resonates. So don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. And if you are interested in helping my second channel make the 1K mark by Christmas, I'm trying real hard. I awkwardly put it in at the end of every at the end of every pile, but yeah, I'm trying to get to 1K by Christmas, so I got 10 days. um, but yeah, anywho, that information's down below. Seraphim Siren. We are up to 441. So thank you guys so much who have hopped over there and helped your girl out. And yeah, check it out and comment down below. Guys, there's a voice comment thing now, so I might start sending you guys voice comments. But anyway, I love you guys. And wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope it's as beautiful as you. And I'm sending you so much love and warm soul hugs, sweet friends. Thank you. Love you.
The Man Beach.